All right, guys, good morning. Needs more drums. Back here on Court Farms with another episode of our 1,000 Cows series. It's been a little while since I've been able to play Farming Simulator. I had some, significant life events going on outside of, YouTube. So my time has been a little bit limited, but, we're back in the game. All is well. And it's time to, keep moving on. So if you remember in the last episode, we just started making some of our silage for the year. And if we walk over here to this barn, you'll just see how many bales we actually have just from a couple of fields. So, we have this barn almost full. We have another trailer there. And there's still at least, I would say, probably two, or actually maybe not, maybe just one more. But there's still at least another trailer load of bales left on the field. So again, just to recap, we did buy some fields. We bought 84, 85, 91, and 92. So we have quite a few fields now at our disposal. And I want to be able to buy field 90 up here as well in the coming months. But, we got to sell some more milk and other products and, make some money first. But today, it is now April. It is springtime, which means it is time to get away from the silage and actually make some hay, since we're actually down on hay. Which brings me to another point. I did run out of silage bales in March, so I actually had to go to the store 3 different times and buy silage bales. Just loaded up this trailer with like 18 each time, and I actually had to load up a round of hay bales as well because we just ran out of hay. We go through silage so fast, and those bales in the other barn over there weren't quite ready yet. They weren't done fermenting until about just late yesterday. So now we can actually use our own silage bales that we produced. But up until then, we were running short and we had to keep the cows fed. Which, speaking of that as well, let's check in on how they're doing. So as you can see, food is a little bit low in some of these barns. Some of these need at least one round of feeding a day. The big barn, I would say, needs 2 and full on milk. So we're going to have Jerry or Peter get over there and start unloading that and getting it sold. Same thing with this barn. We have 19,000 liters, but we'll start with this. So we'll have one of them head over and do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and jump into... Actually, I'm going to hold off on feeding the cows for a minute. I might move this out of the way, take the John Deere out for a spin, getting these fields mowed, since, we haven't done a lot of work with this tractor. So we're going to go ahead and jump to the mini map again here. So currently 109 and our custom courseplay field 1 here, these are ready to be cut for some hay. I don't think this area, I actually just checked it out, and it is not ready yet. The grass, we didn't cut this till late November last year, so it'll take another few days for it to get ready to be cut. So that'll probably get cut, sometime in May. So no rush on that. But then, yeah, we'll have 109. We'll have this courseplay field here. And then if we do get around to buying field 90 or even 110, we can cut those for hay as well. But yeah, all these 91, 92, 84, 85, those are all silage fields at the moment. And it'll definitely help, having that supply of silage should last us a few months, at least until we're ready to get another cut. And then keep in mind, we do have our corn harvest, which I almost completely forgot. We got to get that planted, in the next couple of days as well. So being that it is April, it is a busy time on the farm. We got a lot to get done. So let's go ahead, jump on our John Deere, get started. All right, and here we are, field 109. Just before we get started here, I almost forgot to pay Jerry and Peter. So Jerry, remember, we're giving him $5,000 a month. Peter, we're gonna actually only give him 4, so we're gonna take out $9,000 for March for their end of the month pay. There we go. So got that going, and also we do have Peter over in the truck making our milk deliveries at the moment, and then we'll have Jerry probably come over here once we're done with this and have him help us out with the hay, windrowing and tedding and all that. So let's go ahead and just get this cut real quick, and talk to you guys in a second. And you know what? I actually just forgot that we actually own this little plot of land right here in front of us too now. We went ahead and bought right between this area right here. We actually do own that now. So I was going to go ahead and mow that, and I totally forgot to do it. So, because I'm not used to, having this in our possession. So let's go ahead and redo our course here and go ahead and, include this area. And we'll just cut through these bushes, and then probably after we get all this mowed and everything, we might go ahead and replow 109 and this little area of land here, just so we can, make sure we're maximizing our crop and, in the future. But all good for now. We'll just go ahead and get it mowed for the first time and carry on with our work. All right, we're all done with field 109 here, getting that cut. So I am going to go ahead and actually get this tedded and windrowed myself. And since Peter's out making our milk deliveries, I'm going to have Jerry jump over here to our custom field over here, get this all mowed and ready to go. So let me give him a call, have him come by, and we'll keep on moving on here. All right, so we got Jerry getting going on the mowing here, and then Peter's over. He just got done. Actually, gave me a call just a second ago, saying that he is all done with the milk deliveries from the big barn. So instead of having him come up here, since we're kind of working over here, and we don't want to get in the way, I'm actually going to go ahead and I told him to go head down to the big barn again, but go ahead and pick up the tractor, the New Holland sitting over there with the slurry trailer, so we can start to empty that out and get that all ready to get that all transferred to the storage containers for some of the other farmers to come and pick up later today. Which I figure we're going to be going through a lot of slurry, given that it's the spring. It's planting season. People want to get their fields fertilized and seeded and everything. So yeah, I'm expecting a little bit more business from that, which is good. Yeah, we're over here in the old International for a change. I love this old tractor. It's got a nice amount of power. And it's still looking all right. It's looking a little bit dated. Paint job could use a touch up, but still running really good. And maybe we'll check it out after we get all of our work done here and see if we need any repairs done. But overall, everything's all the equipment's been really running quite well. I've been pretty surprised. No major breakdowns or anything yet. And it is nice now that we do have that extra John Deere tractor. In case something does go wrong, we definitely have a kind of a backup, if you will. But another powerful tractor on the farm is definitely not hurting anyone. So it's been great using that. Hours are getting up on this, and the New Holland especially. We got tons of hours on that tractor, so it's really nice to have another brand new piece of equipment that we can use as another kind of a newer workhorse for us. See him up there, up on the hill. Man, that thing's awesome. Flies around the fields, great amount of power, really clean too. Really happy we made that purchase. But yeah, let's go ahead and get all this done. Shouldn't take long at all. Windrowing and tedding is always pretty easy, pretty quick. Can't complain at all. Hopefully we can get all of this hay baled by the afternoon, and then we can even start we'll do a round of feeding for the cows, and then even start our see if we can get our corn planted in maybe one of the fields, or maybe we'll wait till tomorrow. I think the weather is supposed to be pretty good, actually. I don't think there's any rain in the forecast for the next couple of days, which is great because we do need all of the sunshine we can get our seeds in the ground. But yeah, We'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Man, you know what? I actually forgot how nice and peaceful it is to just sit back and do some field work. We have not done field work. Well, I guess last episode we did some, but even before that, it's just been a long time. It's been a lot of, you know, monotony around the farm. Just, you know, wake up, feed the cows, go to bed, wake up, feed the cows, sell the milk, go to bed. You know, same old, same old. But now we're getting to do some different stuff. It's a beautiful spring day. You can see there's our bales over there still on that field. Telehandler is sitting over there as well, waiting for some space to put those. Well, I mean, I do have some space, but I actually might go put them on the in the other barn that we built. You know, on the by the all the cow barns over there. But we'll see. Yeah, so Jerry's been done. He's just been hanging out, having a little coffee break, while waiting for us to finish. You know, getting this tedded, because we're just gonna go ahead and swap tractors. He's gonna take this and go ahead and windrow, or not windrow, Ted, sorry, this field that he just cut. And I'm gonna go ahead and take the John Deere back and swap out the mowers for the windrower. And then I'll go ahead and get 109 all ready to get baled pretty soon. So let's get that going. Yep, there it goes again. Put in some hard work today. Fantastic, great start to the day. It's so nice to have some help, you know, on the farm. Get through these pretty demanding tasks quite quickly. We're getting pretty effective at feeding these cows, you know, and getting everything in order. Now that we have some money coming in, we got some nice, you know, bigger equipment. Just really making things super efficient on the farm, and I am absolutely loving it. So, go ahead and get this dropped off here. I should really find a better place to put these. These things are not super friendly, especially in this yard. It's a little bit tight. I got this trailer parked here. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, not the smartest move, because now we got to do all these crazy turns, but it's fine. Got a little bit of room here. All right, so let's go ahead and grab the windrower out of this shed over here, which soon will be filled with a bunch of hay bales like it was last time. I just cannot believe how much the cows eat. I mean, it is insane at the rate that we go through bales. I mean, we go through each load of the mixer wagon takes 6 silage bales, 4 hay bales, and 2 straw bales, and we could probably get away with even throwing another straw bale in there if we wanted to, but it maxes out the capacity of it. But, you know, if it's floating around in there, it gets mixed in eventually. But still, I mean, we're talking like at least 18 silage bales a day, just feeding once to the big barn, you know, once to the medium barn, and then kind of going around to the small barns, giving like 25% of the trailer. But I mean, it's insane. We got, you know, that's a whole trailer load from the store. I mean, so every time we go, you know, to the store, pick up a trailer load of bales, we would just go through it that day. So it was like 3 days in a row. Had to go and get one of the days. I think we even made 2 trips because we were running pretty low on food, so I wanted to get, you know, kind of caught up. But I was like, man, so much food. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this all finished, and hopefully we can start baling our hay in a couple hours. Yeah, this is super relaxing. Let's keep it up. All right, we are just wrapping up here. Jerry once again had us beat for getting the work done. He's been sitting over there, probably having his lunch, waiting for us to, you know, finish what we got to do over here. But we are done. So now we're going to go ahead and once again swap tractors. I think that international, if I recall, it is powerful enough to run the baler. So I think I might actually, for old time's sake, just drop the tedder and hook it up to the baler, and just use that rather than having Peter come up here with the New Holland. You know, I don't feel like having him do all that right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and jump in this one since it's right here, and we'll get started with baling, which is gonna be pretty cool that we'll be able to get all this done today. So really happy about that. But yeah, let's go ahead and do another swap. Yep, there's Jerry, working hard as per usual. And we are off with the baler, already full. I know we had some left over there from our silage cut last month. Yeah, this should take no time at all to get all this baled. I mean, I will admit though, in the future it may be nice to invest in a square baler, just because we could, bale consistently and not have to stop and unload every single time. But, not the end of the world. This works fine. And the thing that I like about the round bales is that, they're a little bit smaller, capacity wise. We have all of the equipment already that we need for them to move them around and stack them and store them. And they're actually pretty convenient to store and move around as well. So I do like them, but you never know. Plus the square balers, the square balers are just big. They're big pieces of equipment. These round balers are a little bit smaller, a little bit easier to maneuver, especially given how tight the yard is and how small some of these gates are. I don't think the more I think about it, the more I kind of like just where we're at. I really don't even know if it'll be worth it to ever invest in a square baler for this kind of area. In an American farm, yeah, that'd be definitely ideal, but for this, I'm gonna say probably not the best option. And like I said, while it's a little bit more tedious, there's nothing wrong with having to stop and unload every few seconds here. Been doing it for a while. I'm used to it by now, so let's just finish this up. All right, you know what? It's actually getting a little bit late in the afternoon, and I think it is time to take a little break from the baling here and go and feed some of the cows. I know the big barn is in desperate need of food, running a little low, and since we do have our own silage bales fermented now and everything, we don't need to run to the store and get any. So I am going to actually, yeah, it looks like Jerry's done over there with the windrowing. So I'm gonna go ahead and just park this tractor up here for now, go and grab the John Deere, hook it up to the mixer wagon, and we will get feeding process underway. I'll tell you what, these types of trailers that have the rear wheel steering are sometimes a real pain to back up. I don't know what it is. It's like, they just don't behave like you would think a regular trailer should. So that was not that bad, I gotta admit, but sometimes they're pretty tough to get back in there. But yeah, so we'll just hook up to this right here. Very, very convenient. And yeah, it is nice, having another tractor that can actually run this thing. So it's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and pull this up right over here, and then we'll jump into the wheel loader and get this mixer wagon all loaded up here. And so yeah, just again, the ratio that I found that so far is working pretty good is 4 hay bales, 6 silage bales, and then just fill the rest with straw, and it comes out to about 2 bales of straw. So not too bad. We go through silage bales like crazy, but I mean, hey, I definitely expected that, so is what it is. Can't complain too much. And yes, I know I am using another auto loader for this for the wheel loader here, but you know what, it really doesn't matter, because you still have to drive up to the bales. You still have to be careful, even when you're unloading like trailers and stuff with this thing and stacking up the bales. You do have to be mindful of kind of where you're at and how many bales you want to pick up, because sometimes it is a little difficult, and you'll make huge messes and all the bales fall over. So it's, it's always, I guess it's not the most intuitive all the time, but it definitely helps, for like just keeping things organized and nice and all stacked up. I really can't complain. I do prefer using any kind of autoloader attachment just for that reason, because it does make it way easier to keep, your barns all clean and organized. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, the trailers, I don't like to just drive around and pick up the bales, like, pull up next to the trailer and have the bale automatically plop onto the trailer. That I don't like. I do like to actually, drive, pick up the bale with something like this, and then put it on the trailer. Just the auto load helps getting everything loaded on, and that's the reason that I use them. It's not so to really make the work. I mean, it does make the work a little bit, quicker and easier, but just the way that the bales and everything behave in this game, I much prefer the auto load features for things like that. So again, I know it's a big debate in the farm sim world about auto load. So sorry if you don't agree with me. Leave a comment if you don't agree, and why you don't agree. I'd be curious to know. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on auto load. So I like it. I don't abuse it, but I do use it. So after I just crash into this trailer, oh man, thing is big. This silage TMR mixer, and crash into that trailer too. Cool. It's hard to move this thing around in the yard, but the bales are pretty heavy, so it did need quite a hefty front loader to be able to load them up quickly. And luckily this thing does have that articulated steering, so it does move around pretty well. Yeah, I want to say, I hope these are fermented. Actually, I didn't even check. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, all of them in this barn here currently are fermented, so we are good to go. See, that's why this thing is kind of difficult to use, even though they all kind of fell nicely. That's very lucky. But yeah, you got to be careful with this thing still about picking up out of stacks like that. It's easy to unload, but it's not the easiest to load all the time. So all good. But yeah, so we're just gonna go and drop these in there, then grab the straw bales, and we'll be ready for our first load. We'll go take it down to the big barn, since that is where the desperate need of food is, and then we'll go ahead and just do maybe another quick round to all of the small barns real quick. We might even just do one up here at the home farm barn just for the heck of it, since we're already doing this. We'll just pick back up with our baling a little bit later. So let's go ahead and finish this up, get down there and get these cows fed. All right, well, we're all loaded up here, 45,000 liters of TMR. Very nice having this massive trailer. I cannot complain at all. I love this thing. It's so nice having to make like one trip, maybe two per day down to the big barn as opposed to like 8 like we had to do before. So this is such a big help. Yeah, let's go ahead and get down there as quick as we can. I'm worried that at the top of the hour we might actually run out of food at that barn. I didn't even notice just how low it was, but yeah, let's go ahead and get them fed, man, before things start taking a turn for the worse, which I think we should be okay, but still better get this done. All right, and here we go. Let's go ahead and get this unloaded if I don't crash into the roof there. Man, this thing, it is nice, but this barn is actually quite difficult to get in and out of, since there's only this one way. You actually can't open that gate over there on the other side, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. Yeah, let's just see how much we got. Yeah, these guys were just about at the end here, so filling up now, which is good. We'll get about, I think, halfway, and then we can come back tonight and top it off. But yeah, some of these are actually quite low. It might last us a little bit, but since we're in the groove of feeding now, we might just go ahead and do one load for the home farm, and then one load we'll split amongst all the other barns. We should be good to go. So yeah, let me just go ahead and knock that out real quick. All right, just gonna drop off our third and final load of TMR right here to the home farm barn. There are actually quite a few cows in this barn, and you know, they do go through a lot of food, so it is nice having, you know, the second biggest barn so close to our supply of food. But yeah, I mean, look at already just in that barn over there how much silage we've gone through just in these few loads. But luckily we do have quite a bit. I think it should last us until the next you know, silage cut. So fingers crossed. Yeah, just wanted to make sure that it was gonna come out the right side of the mixer this time around. So yep, just gonna go ahead and feed these cows, and then we will jump back into the international, finish up our hay baling, and I haven't decided if I'm gonna try to. I guess we'll just see kind of what time we have with the day. I'm gonna try to get the bales on the trailer, but that means I gotta get those bales. Actually, I'll probably just use the other trailer, because why not? All good. Or I might not even put them on a trailer at all. I might just, you know, grab the front loader and put them right into the barn, since it is so close to field 109. I mean, it really wouldn't hurt to do that, at least for this top part of the field. I mean, once we get, you know, a little bit farther away, maybe we'll grab the small trailer here and load them on there. But for now, you know, we're just gonna keep on baling, and then we'll have Jerry bale the other field once we get done, so we can you know, figure out what to do with these bales. Hopefully it's not too late in the day, but you know, it's already about 4 o'clock. So where did I park that baler? I actually think I put it, yep, there it is right there. I'm walking walking totally the other way, not even paying attention. So oh well. But you know what, I actually think that we have done quite a lot of work today, and you know, it is a good time to call it an episode, I would say. So thank you all very much again for watching. I always really appreciate it. And again, sorry for the lack of videos lately. You know, just had a lot going on, you know, in real life. So stay, you know, just thanks for, you know, your patience and everything. And we'll be back with you know, pretty consistent videos very, very soon. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. Have a great rest of your week. I'll see you later. Peace.